Greetings and welcome to Class 5 Collection. Ecto Eric here. Hope you're doing good because I am doing like so freaking awesome. Okay, now I have two of three of my one-to-one packs out. My Ghostbusters 2 pack is sitting over there, and we have the 84, the new release from Hasbro, and this is the Afterlife. This is the first one that came out a few years back. So let's go over some of the questions I have been getting. So just people, hey, people don't know. There's nothing wrong with asking a question. Not everybody knows. This stuff I don't even know. So don't ever be ashamed. I'm on Facebook. You can look me up. Class 5 Collections. I'm on Face Chicken. So you know, message. That's why I like the message. Why people don't. Please ask me. If I don't know, I will find the answer for you. So first things first. A lot of questions was, are the loom compatible? Can you use the Afterlife loom with this, vice versa? The answer is absolutely no. The orientation of the pins and the little clip are way different. There's no way you're going to get these on here. The orientation, it's not going to work. See, the little clip on this one is here, and this one's on the side. So no, it doesn't. So you have to use the one that's provided with the pack, which is fine, because this one and this one, this is the 84, this is the Afterlife. It's chunkier, so it's pieced together. So, but no, sorry, it's not compatible. So, and this is the Afterlife pack, Neutron 1. So this has been hooked up for a long time now, and this is a new one. So if you want to, when you do want to hook up now, what's great now, when this one came out, you had two options. You could run this off batteries. From the Toronto one came sold separately, so you could run it without, even with the 84, you can run it. Hang on one second. So with both Neutrona ones, it came with this right here, a little battery pack. So you put your double A's in there, you slide it in the butt end of the gun. Here's a little butt end, slap it on, and you can run off batteries if you want to have it on its stand and on your desk or on your shelf. But of course, if you have a pack, it's got to go on the back. So that was nice. Now, when you buy the Proton pack, this replaces the batteries. So this will run off the pack power itself. Now, this runs off 2D batteries. Or you could buy a mod kit. It's called a, I don't know if it's a never sleep kit, whatever they call it, but it stays on as long as there's power being fed to it. So if you have like a power cell battery, one of those power banks, you could put it in here and run it off. This one has a USB, so that's nice. You just plug it in, you could into the wall, or you could use a power bank, and it will stay on until the power runs out, or you shut it off. That's freaking awesome. I love that. So let me show you how to hook up the 84. Put my stuff down. Sorry, I am a little discombobulated today. I have not slept right in 2 weeks. There's still, I don't know what they're doing next door. I have a house that's literally right on top of me. They're probably not even 10 feet away from my house on my bedroom side. And this contractor has been there over 2 weeks replacing windows and gutters. 2 weeks. I could have two carpenters from the Vogue Tech with a blind monkey and build a house in shorter time than these. Oh my God. I don't know what they're doing. And they're not inside the house either. So anyway, that's my problem, not yours. So here is the 84. Now, last year I did a video on, if you were going to get the 84 pack, buy this ASAP. And guess what? I feel bad. A lot of people did not hear that advice. These things are going for $200 to $300 on eBay. Now, people are like, oh, are Hasbro going to make any more? I hope so, but I don't think so. For the simple reason that these were at Ollie's November for $50. I didn't pay for this one. I was lucky. I had a gift card from work picked it up for, I don't know, $100, so I didn't pay for it. And that's a shame, but not to toot my own horn, but I know how scalpers are. So they're trying to get $300 for this. And what sucks is that if you get the pack, you need the Neutrino one. You just need it. So there's the butt end right there. You slip this in. It only goes in one way. It's slotted. Even I can do it. So it's not hard going in. Screw it down. Make sure you get it. You don't have to over tighten it. It's plastic. Please don't over tighten it. Just snug it. Okay, that's good. Don't do that. It's plastic. Even if it's metal, you don't have to over tighten things. So here's the end of the loom. And it goes, let me just put this gun down. And it goes right here. Down here, there's a little notch. You just slip it on there. Hold your pack. Please hold your pack. A lot of people, you think you're going to screw it in before you know it, it's on the floor, and you're going to be very sad. So you do that. Okay. And this is the first time I'm actually going to hook up Neutrino one to this. Now, I will be going over the Neutrino ones later. I'm only trying to do this like as quick as I can. But you can hook this little hook. This is for your belt. Because when you're at Comic Cons, I, for many years, cannot even seat my pack, my Neutrino one. Never mind trying to grab it. And I can grab it, but trying to put it back is just no. So a lot of people take this and they just hook it on their belt. That's a nice little touch. I like that. I don't have enough room. I am limited in space right now because I'm still in the process of redecorating down here. So everything is a crap show. All right, I'm going to have to cut it because I'm going to have to move this pack a little bit. I'll be right back. So they both have their respective Neutrino ones. Now, if you notice, this one a few years ago came out in silver, but because of safety, because somebody might mistake this as a weapon, sawed-off shotgun, they painted it orange. No big deal. You can paint it, you can pop it off, do whatever. Now, my hero pack that I have, funny thing, a couple of years ago, this is probably 2018, went to the Comic-Con with a couple of buddies of mine, and we walked in. They had orange tips on theirs. Mine does not. Security stopped me and said, "Oh, sir, we can't let you in." Why? Oh, you don't have an orange tip. Somebody could mistaken it. So, as I couldn't even stop laughing. I'm like, "Are you serious? You have people walking around in this con with real swords, daggers, and knives, and you're going to give me crap because I have a Proton pack that has lights that blink, and because I don't have an orange tip." And one of the security guys goes, "You know what? Just go." I mean, seriously, you got guys walking around and women with real swords and daggers, and you're going to give me a hard time because I have a pack that blinks. So yeah, so that's funny. So whatever. That's the age we live in. Okay. So I'm going to hook this up to the USB power source, and we're going to fire this one up. Okay, so here's your little access port right here. So inside, you do have a switch. Sorry, it's not focusing, but it says battery and USB, and then there's a USB right there. So now it's not included. You have to supply your own. So you just plug it in. Excuse me. I'm trying to do this. So it is already on USB. So if you have it on battery, try to plug in USB. She will not work. Nice little feature. A nice little notch for your USB cable. So nice that they thought of that. So we'll back out a little bit. Turn this off. And we'll throw a switch. There she is. Excuse the mess, guys. Sorry. It's bad. Now, with this option, if it's on USB power or your power bank, it will stay on indefinitely plugged in or into your battery power supply dies. So that's another thing. With this one, I only have battery power, so it stays on for 3 minutes. This one is until you cut the power or your battery finally croaks. So you have a master switch right here. So while there's power, it's going to turn on this way. Or if it's on, you can turn on the wand. Then you can shut the power off to the wand, killing the pack. So if it's on the on mode already, you can turn the pack on just with a wand. I love that. Same thing with the Afterlife. Does the same thing. I freaking love that. So as long as this is on the on mode, you're good. You can fire it up with that, which I think is pretty damn cool. The other thing I heard, I don't find it an issue. A lot of people being negative saying, "Whoa, it looks plastic." Well, Einstein, because it is plastic, so I'd expect it to look plastic. Huh? I don't know why my gun shut down. That was weird. Yeah, I think the gun does turn off. I don't know why it turned off that quick. I'll have to look into that. Uh, One of the cool features. So, anyways, what I was saying, people say it looks plastic. Well, so doesn't that one. And the only one that doesn't in my collection is my Hero one because that one is fiberglass resin. So, but still, it's you're talking $300 versus that pack over there that cost me $1,200. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's plastic. I don't know what you're thinking it's gonna look like. So, anyways, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. Now, what's cool is this ribbon cable. You can detach it, and it will go into like, overload mode. So, please do not try to yank this off. Don't do that. These little screws right here, little Allen keys, you squeeze them together. And it comes loose. Now it sounds like the containment unit is gonna blow. And if it's supposed to go into a shutdown mode like that one does, I don't know if this one does. That's odd. The other one actually shuts down. So to reconnect it, you squeeze them again, slot them back in, pat comes back on. Now, this one has like ghost sound effects on the Afterlife. I haven't heard anything from this one yet. I haven't ran it for a long time. I don't think it does. Because that one actually scares me, the Afterlife, because every now and then you hear Slimer, you hear like another ghost, and it'll startle the hell out of me because I forget sometimes it's even on. And wife, you don't care for it too much, but it's what I do. Now, I saw somebody do this, and it was a good sized YouTuber. This this bumper comes off. I watched him take off the screws on the side. You don't have to take the screws off on the bumper over here. You don't have to. All you have to do, unscrew this. Pull it out. Now I had trouble with this earlier. It's taking the nut inside. So this whole thing comes off. Mine's wonky, and I gotta find out why. Because it's taking off the locking nut. And I don't get why. So yeah, please don't take these screws off. Don't. There's no need to do that. Don't do that. Yeah, this is supposed to stay intact, and I'm not sure why it's coming off. That one, my Afterlife doesn't do that. So this is where your material goes into to run it. So you got three pieces. So you got the pancake right here. I love the detailing on the inside. That's just freaking incredible. I love it. That is so awesome. And a nice little bonus, same thing on the Afterlife one. These pop off. So that's cool. Let me just plug right back in. So that's nice. Nice little Ribley's in there. And so, and this one does come out. When I have more time, I will do a better comparison. I was just trying to throw this together today because I got the weekend off finally from work, and I want to start getting down here painting. So nothing fancy, but it works. So this is the clean version. Inside that one's the dirty. You got some nice little sculpting in there, and so it's good. You know, little things like that they didn't have to like even throw in when he released it. So yeah, please don't take off the screws. You don't have to do that. So to put it back on, you screw that down. You grab your pancake. You line it up. And it you know because it will fit. It'll fit. So there's a groove side right here, and there's a solid side. Solid and grooved. So you just line them up. Slots in. Your bellows goes in. Now these are bellows because what happens is this is a compression spring. So in the event of this thing overheating, this bumper will come out and compress this, and then it will exhaust itself out from here. That's in theory. Where in real life it probably would just go, yeah. So I do like it, and we are going to go over more stuff. I just want to show you guys just some quick things. So please don't take off the screws. Yes, you can run this off batteries or USB. I love it. USB cord not included. That one you have to get a mod kit and runs off batteries. And I've had the batteries in that one for several months, and it still fires up and runs for 3 minutes. And I mean, really no issue with it. So, okay, so let's take a look at this bumper. Okay, so take out this cyclotron. So we take off, pop this off. It's the same way. All you have to do is pop this off. Pop that off. Now this one is connected because it's extra stuff. So the inside is the same thing as that one. This one's just dirtier because it's older. Now, big difference with this one, there's two other switches right here. Now, one is for the rumble feature, and one is to go from the 84 sound effect to the Afterlife. I don't know which one that is. I always forget. So we're gonna find out. I have to just put this back on. Okay, rumble pack's on. The rumble pack will just eat your batteries, and I don't care for the rumble feature. It just, I don't know, it's not my thing. So Afterlife is much faster than this one. It's dirtier, dangerous, you know, and it just sounds rough. I love the sound of it. So let's put this back. I just love that sputter sound. So if you disconnect the ribbon cable from this one, I like that. And it should go in a shutdown mode. Okay, it didn't. I just thought it would shut down. With the overheating sequence, it will shut down. Okay. My only mod I ever did to this one, well, I took out the yellow. I hated the yellow, so I just put a black ribbon with green ties. Then I took the Dixie cup holder and I put 2 magnets on that. And these magnets are wonderful. So okay. Try this again. I think the batteries are too weak. Yeah, I might have to get fresh batteries. All right, I'll have to replace the batteries, but the overload sequence is good. So I will show you that later. Sorry, batteries are just not up to speed right now. So we will do that later. We're going to do more videos on this. So I just want to show you guys a quick overview of this. It's wonderful. It's fun. I am like beyond happy to have these. I have 3 1-to-1s, and I couldn't ask for to be more happier. I just great. And I've heard so many. Now since I have this, I've been watching videos and listening to people just complaining. Like, and I wonder if the people that complain are the ones that didn't get it or had to drop it, because the people that did get it, very few do complain. And it's okay for you to complain, but you know what you're buying. You know it's Hasbro. It's plastic. I don't know what you're thinking you're going to get for $300. I just don't understand that. Right? I knew what I was getting because I bought this one and I love it. And I got this one and I love it. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. So, let me show you this one. So this is the one I use for conventions and when I do Halloween stuff, and this is mine. This, like I said, this was $1,200. It's fiberglass resin. It's heavy. I probably should try to charge. I should probably turn it on. I have to charge it a little bit because if I turn it on and my wife's working from home, she's gonna kill me. She'll stick my ass in a ghost trap because it is loud. It shakes the house. It's crazy. I love this freaking thing. But like I said, $1,200. Slow pan because I don't get people sick. $300. I mean, but still, for the money, you can mod the hell out of this. You can paint it. You can do whatever you want. So for the money, yeah. I mean, oh, it looks like plastic. Oh boy, that just killed me. Now, I have not put stickers on this yet because it comes with a sheet of stickers. I don't know if I'm going to do stickers or if I'm going to do metal placards. I just haven't decided yet. I really haven't. That's a hard decision because that's probably going to be another $50-$60. So, and these are my Spirit Halloween ones. This one was my very, very first Proton pack. My wife bought me this for our anniversary, 8, 9 years, whenever Spirit Halloween first released it. So that was my first one. Loved it, wore it all the time. Then she picked me up this one, which was like their version 2, and I love it. I think they're great. Please, if this is in your price range, don't let people make you feel bad. You can, if you want it, get it. It's a good pack for $50-$60, and they have the 1-to-1. I think that's like $200. I don't know anything about that. I don't have one, so. But if it's in your price range, please, if you like it, get it. Don't let people like tear you down because you can't afford it. Tell them to shut up. Seriously, just don't even do that. Don't even engage with them. It's not even worth it. So, all right, guys. Wifey is not home. I am going to fire this up. And that's not even full volume. So, and this is the Maddie one that came out many, many years ago. So, I just, all the pretty little lights and stuff, and then to extend the barrel. Got that, and then you want to fire it. Yeah. Yes. So yes, she is my hero pack. And I had to go to New York to get her, and yeah, I just love it. So this is, I love my other two, but this is the one I go places with. This one. Just the, people jump. And trust me, when this is on your back and you fire this up, and it's not even full volume. I freaking love it. So, yeah, I just love it. I think it's cool. I love it. So that's why I'm not allowed to fire it up in a house. Yeah, wifey don't like that. Probably for good reason. And in my haste, I forgot to show you guys these knobs. Volume. Which, who would do that? No. And she takes 4 D batteries. Now, back in the 80s, we went through D batteries because of our boom boxes. Yeah. So after battery installation, make sure you go from USB to battery. Because if you leave it on that, she ain't gonna work. So now this is big enough where if you want to put like a power pack, you can do it. There's a lot of people out there that can mod, do excellent jobs. Check them out. They can walk you right through that stuff. Or if, like with me, I'm fat. I keep snacks in there sometimes when I'm hanging around. So there we go. That was my fault. There we go. Now she's on battery power for the first time. Yeah. Okay, so let's do startup of each pack. Here is the Afterlife pack. I'll switch right here. Number 84, the newest one. God, I love that sound. And here's Big Mama.